How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dean, this is Locksmith Services, and you're watching LockLogs episode 5. So, on my own this week, got a few jobs to get done today. I've also filmed a few jobs from last week that couldn't really make a full video, but I thought they were interesting enough that I could add them into this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play them for you now while I drive to my first job. So watch them, and then I'll catch you at what I'm up to on this lovely... Not really lovely, if I'm honest, being sarcastic there. It's a bit of a grim Monday after having such a nice weather last week. It's a bit grotty today, so the solar power definitely aren't going to get much charge today, I can tell you that. So anyway, we'll head over to this first job, and then, yeah, enjoy these clips from last week, which it was nice and sunny. Catch you there. Lovely blue sky today. Van's all clean, so we can't complain. Hey. Okay, so we're working with another Malenko, and it's completely jammed and just doesn't work at all. So I think we might need a full new strip, because in a video, probably 4 or 5 videos ago, I did a Malenko for this customer actually. I don't know if it was in a LockLogs or a separate video. I think it was maybe episode 2 or 3 of LockLogs. But it was a different style Malenko, so the door's been definitely fitted at different times. But yeah, no matter what I do, both of these hooks are just completely jammed up. So both spindles are completely jammed up. So when I'm trying to lift that handle up, the hooks are not coming out. So I think we'll have to see if we've just got a full replacement here, because I've done everything I think I can do without taking it completely to pieces. And it's used as the dog's door, so I think realistically it gets so much use anyway. They've been here for 15 plus years and it's still been the same parts. I think we'll go searching and see. That could be a good start maybe. We're going to do it first time. Oh, yes. Lucky, I literally just put one of these in the van yesterday, day before. So yeah, we'll get this strip out, cut it to size. While I'm on the topic, this mat, I copied Andy Perrin and did it as our business card, and I absolutely love it. So I put it on the floor yesterday for a fit from fresh. That's why there's a little bit of wood chippings left, but yeah. Works an absolute treat, and yeah, you can just wipe it clean afterwards. Good quality, and it was 40 quid, so definitely worth it. So let me get this strip in the correct position, and then we can cut it down to size and put the new one on. Okay, so we've got strips next to each other. So this one's actually Malenko branded, the old one isn't. Bottom wise, let's have a look. I think we're perfectly fine there. That is fine. However, the top is a bit longer, so we'll have to just get the grinder out, cut that, and then we'll fit this whole new strip in the door, and that will solve the issue. So yeah, let's get cutting. Okay, safety first. I'm not doing safety squints today, I've got my glasses on. So yeah, we'll cut this to size. Excess cut off, in the scrap it goes. Let's just file it down. Right, let's get this lock fitted in the door. Okay, that job is all done. As you saw, there was a party going on, so it must be an inset day at school. So yeah, the job's all done. That new strip's in, didn't need to adjust the door. The door works absolutely fine, so I think it was just wear and tear with it. So that's every door done in their house now by me. So realistically, I shouldn't be going back anytime soon. So these are the batteries with the Makita stickers on. I've got them on all my 3 amps. So I only really have 3 amps. I don't think maybe I have 1.5. And then I got my 1.5 amps that I use just for your general screws, so I have a lightweight drill because it just makes my toolbox so much lighter. But I think he was in like the Van Racking group or something, and he does them for all style of batteries, whether you got Makita, DeWalt, Milwaukee. So if anyone's looking to brand their stickers up better than like these ones, just so if they do get nicked, they are pretty tough to get off, or if you're on a site or anything, you know that they're your batteries. Okay, that job's all done, and it was a Ultian cylinder on a Wycombe mech. Just adjusted those keeps slightly to take some pressure off because it was really stiff. Ever so slightly at the top, the door was just bowing inwards, so those hooks were just rubbing on the keeps, creating too much pressure. So that's all sorted, and yeah, they're happy. They can use their door again, and I've made sure that it can be adjusted a little bit more in the future, just so it keeps that door nice and tight, because you want that balance of it being usable but not too easy, because then you get a bit of wobble in the door, and obviously it allows it to then kind of bow a bit more because it's got room, so at least it's keeping it nice and tight when it's secured in the frame. So that's all sorted. On to the next job. So the first job was all sorted, as I mentioned, and that was in Oaklands in Welling, just around the corner from where our registered office used to be before we moved. And then I did a job in Harpendon where they lost a set of car keys with a house key. I think it got stolen in London. So I went over there and put a temporary euro in because they specifically want like for like. So I'm going to get that ordered in. And now I'm at the council and we're going to be fitting a digilock onto this door. So I think I'm going to do this as a separate video anyway. I haven't decided yet on a digilock for next week, or I might just include it in this LockLogs. But yeah, so I've just carried all my tools over from the van and I parked at the fire station, so I'm out of breath. So I'm going to measure it up to the other digilocks that I fitted, so they're all going to be same height, so they look quite good. And yeah, we'll get that all fitted. There's quite a big gap between the door and the frame. I'll flip the camera around so you can see, but I can really fit my finger through that gap. So yeah, we'll see what we're working with, and get this all sorted for them so they can be nice and secure. They got their 5 lever below, but they want a digilock, so when they're back in and out, at least the door's closed and people can't just walk in without knowing the code, and then obviously lock it once they're done getting all their tools out with here, or bring them back in, etc. So yeah, let's crack on. Okay, so I've drilled my centre hole for the latch, but as I said, that is a massive gap between it, so if I recess this in, there's hardly any latch there. So I think I'm going to do the unspoken and just fit it flush, and probably fit the keep flush the other side, just so we can get as much latch in as possible. I know we could pack it out on the keep, but it would just look ugly. But yeah, there's such a big gap down this door. My executive decision is just keep it how it is like that. So like that, and then obviously if I need to ever come back and chisel it, it's what, 4mm movement with all the screw holes included, so I'm prepared to take that risk. So yeah, we'll get the holes for this lined up for the bar and then the screw holes, and get this lock fitted. But yeah, that one is all done. Okay, we have got our digilock on. Bryson's the only one I had in the van. Normally I actually use ASEC, because Bryson's got the weird one with the screws where they thread into that thread that then goes into the other side, rather than just having long screws. So yeah, but nice and straight, nice and tight. So that keep sticks out, the latch sticks out. So when it goes in, we'll cut that. Actually, we won't need to cut that, we'll just put the keep on the other side, because I just think we have enough clearance here in terms of Come on, door. Oh, hang on. Bit cack-handed. Like that. And then yeah, we'll put our keep in. I say as it's flush, we'll have a big enough gap there. But yeah, and then they've got their 5 lever here. So we'll get that rest of that fitted, but so far, other than that falling off, so good. Okay, job is all done. So it's latched here, and then you can see it's latched there. The button is pressured, it's not in the hole, meaning that it's actually going to hold itself. So let's put that on the snib. Yeah, all working fine. And then put their code in, which I'll do now. Make sure you press C. Code. Nice and springy. All sorted. I'm going to let them know that the door closure is not really closing. And to be fair, it doesn't matter if it's not on the latch, because it wasn't doing it before anyway. So they might need to do something about that, but all sorted. Okay, so welcome to the wardrobe where we store all our door handles. So we've got all our long back plates, all our short back plates, window handles. I've got boxes here for orders that I send out. Lever pads, Miele gearboxes, Lockmaster hooks, GUs. And then we've got all pairs that are random sizes. So, because obviously these are the most common sizes we ever come across. Anywhere that is not this, they're going to be in there. So I sorted them out yesterday. So everyone in there is all pairs. All these are mismatched, so I'm going to just get rid of them. Can't be bothered. And then up here, after probably 2 years of having these in my bedroom wardrobe, I managed to put them into this one. So we've got 35 thumb turns, 35s that works all the way up to 50/50s, and then we've got a load of leg deadlocks and sash locks. So these are the Euros that say Green Tech, the ones that we use, but these are also the ones that I'll sell on the Locksmith selling pages. So if you are interested in buying, you know, a box of 10, I say these are empty, and you can choose any sizes you want. It doesn't have to be 10 of the same size. You know, you want 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them, whatever you want. We can chuck it in a box, send it out to you, or you can buy as many as you want. But yeah, and funny enough, Aldridge have started stocking Green Techs if you're an Aldridge customer. But I'll let you know, I'm still cheaper than Aldridge. So yeah, that's the way it is. So if you're interested in Green Techs, drop me a message on Instagram, and yeah, we can hook you up. Right, it's Tuesday morning, got a few jobs booked in today. So I think yesterday I filmed a bit of the first job where they had an alternating cylinder and I adjusted the keeps on that wooden door. And then I filmed the Fit from Fresh Digilock. And then that was really it. I came home, tidied up the office, as I've just shown you. Finally got the all the door handles and the Euros into that wardrobe instead of them being in my bedroom wardrobe. We're quite hoarderish, I can't lie, with locks. We've got tons of stock inside. I think you've seen clips of the office now and again. I don't do tours, but obviously you get a glimpse of what the office is like, what my van's like and everything like that. So yeah, today we have got estate agent in High Wycombe, second job. First one, door handles snapped off. And then I've got one in Harpendon where I think their door's just stiff to lock or something like that. So that's those 3 that I'm probably going to film. And then this week I need to try and meet up with Jonathan Horsley, because I've had a customer ask about Altia new keys, or well, they want a smart lock system replacing their ABS on a Wink house. And I've only ever worked with the Yale Connexus. So the fact that they're going to ask means other people are, and I know he's fitted quite a few new keys. So I think the plan is to meet up so we can have a chat about them, so I can understand what they're like, how to fit them, just so I can go back to this customer and give them some options really. So yeah, that's the plan for the day. Let's head on the road and go do this job. This is our first job, a nice clean snap on a handle. I think it was brass and very sun faded inside and out because it's got a glass roof. However, they're moving soon, so we're going to just put in plain white pair, keeps costs down. They're never going to use it. So yeah, they've asked for white. Short back plate 92PZ. All good. Let's get these fitted. Door handles all fitted. I changed inside and outside. Part of me thinks could have just changed the inside and kept the outside the same so it didn't look odd. But the problem is they're moving and they just don't want any hassle of someone complaining. So it's kind of like, at least if there's a new set of handles on that door, I've just adjusted it slightly. As you saw, it's out of line. They can't complain and go back to them once they moved in, like this is wrong, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, she's happy, it's all sorted. Now I've got to drive to High Wycombe. As I pulled up on the drive, I did a lockout last Thursday in Harpendon. She's just booked another one back in. So yeah, I've got to be there for 1 o'clock. So I've got to try and get High Wycombe there and back in time to meet her. But yeah, she's like, is that Dean, can I schedule another lockout? Maybe about 1ish today. So yeah, it's quite funny. So yeah, gonna make my way over to High Wycombe. This job came in last week. Tenant got back to me yesterday. They haven't been able to open their front door to their flat. So let's see what we're working with. I'll catch you at the job. So, as you saw, I went to that job in High Wycombe. I couldn't find a single problem with the door and they claimed that they were locked in, but he opened the door to me. Worked perfectly fine. I adjusted the key because the bolt was rubbing, gave it good oil, and that's it. So, we'll see what they say, but I can always order in a replacement lock. It was an overnight Fura gearbox, and that's what all the flats have, so not necessarily the securest, but there you go. And now I've just arrived at a lockout. Came here Thursday, same thing, so just gonna gain entry and then go home quickly and then go to the other 2 jobs I've got booked in. So yeah, gotta get this lockout done and I'll catch you at the next one. So this customer's locked out on Thursday, and just to give you an idea, so it's Thursday last week and it's now Tuesday today. Same sort of scenario, and I said, you know, you've got key safe with keys in, it's a really good one, it's a nice Supra, but obviously your keys are left on the inside. So I said, your options are put a back door key in there and hope you don't leave your key in the back door, or change it to a thumb turn. So I showed her an Apex, just said this is an option, you could put a thumb turn in, means if you do forget your key, you got your one in the key safe. Just said, yeah, go ahead. So while I'm here, obviously she's paid labour for the lockout, so I'm not going to charge anymore. I'm just going to chuck her Apex in for her, and that will keep her happy and secure. It comes with 5 keys, and she needed 5 keys, that'll sort her out. So just gonna get my tools out, and then yeah, we'll swap her Euro over to an Apex. So I know you could argue, well, that doesn't, you know, that does you out of business in the future, but at the same time, it's money's not everything, is it? Doing a good job is what's most important. So keeping her happy, new locking, and so yeah, we'll all be good. So I'll see you at the door. Actually my last 35 thumb turn Apex. I've got 15 Ultians in stock, and I've got, well, I've probably got about 30 or 40 of these because they're just so common these days. So yeah, I need to order some Apexes in. They're a bit cheaper than Ultian and come with 5 keys, so for a lot of people that's more appealing. But I have Ultians for a simple reason. I will always do Ultian like for like most of the time. If they got an Ultian, I'll just put another one in. So yeah, that is all done, and realistically I shouldn't get any more phone calls. Like I said, that means technically I'm putting myself out of business, but at the same time you're there to do a good job and a proper job. So the fact it's happened twice in a week, I gave her the option and just said, look, if you want to think about it, I'll happily come back labour free and just charge you for the part. And she said, no, just do it. So I said, yeah, okay. And you know, I gave her a discount anyway because of being so soon. She's a lovely customer of mine, and yeah, that's just the way it works. So now, because she can only get locked out if she doesn't put her key in the key safe. So it's just one of them, you know, it happens. Anyway, I'm going to pop home because I really need the loo. I need to package up a parcel. Someone's bought a load of handles off me. So I'll get that labelled, and then I'm going to pop over and get my other 2 jobs done. Okay, so arrived at this job, composite door. Yeah, all discontinued. I've got these and I've always fitted them. They've never worked straight out of the box. I just think they're all a load of crap. But the latch I arrived, the latch had come off in the frame with the screw in the other side. So I screwed that back on. But yeah, jammed, can't lift the handle up or down at all. So I think I need to work out, 1, what options we have to just replace these with different brands, maybe like a Lockmaster or something in the future, because these are just horrible. And 2, see what we can do with this one. So I'm going to flip the camera around. It'll look like I'm tightening the screws, but I will be loosening them. And then yeah, we'll see what we can do with this. Right. Maybe it's something obvious inside. We'll soon see, eh? But I say the hooks come out so high, top and bottom of this mech. Not really too sure what options we have in full replacements, but I say I want to say it's an Asgard. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, they're just crap. Also, the fact that Yale discontinued them, and all the copies that are 45s just don't seem to work. Let's take this out first of all. Let's see if it works. No, completely locked up. Can't do anything, top or bottom. I'm putting the latch in, but I can't. I think there's a dog barking in the background, and I think that's my customer's dogs. Come out for me. Right, well, we've got a new one here. I mean, I have to say, I think they're crap. They just kind of drop. Right, I'll chuck this in and I'll let you know where we're at. Right, job is done. These gearboxes are crap, and the problem is I know I've got like 40 at home, so I think what I'm going to do is slowly sell them on eBay. 35s seem to be fine, but the 45s don't work. 55s I don't even think you can get anymore. It works. They can secure it, they're locked. She's happy, she understands the scenario. I said I'll look and see what options we got with full strips, if any. Someone mentioned they did a wink house, so I have to look into that and see if that's feasible. But again, they kind of like the idea of a new door anyway, because they didn't pick the door. So yeah, we'll have a gander on the old interwebs. But I've given them my friend who fits new doors, who done ours recently, so I think best bet is just at least get a price for a new door, and they can weigh up the options. So on to the next job, which I believe is a tubular latch jammed. They pull the handle down and can't get in, and they just want to get into their cupboard. So I'm going to head over there now. Right, so that was a internal latch. Tubular latch had broken off. The actual latch itself disconnected from the rest of the lock, so it wasn't as simple as I thought it could have been, because I couldn't just do it, you know, couldn't just be like, use a few of the tricks. I actually had to work for that one. But anyway, that's all sorted. He has spare latches and handles anyway, so I made the hole bigger, because I think that was the issue. Is he said he replaced it a couple of years back, and I think it was just forced in there, so it was bound to go because there was so much pressure on the latch. So I just made that hole 4mm bigger, made it some wiggle room, and it works perfectly fine. And now I'm off to a recall. I fitted the lock in July, and he said the key spins, so we'll go see what I did. Just put a new euro in, I guess, send that one back to the supplier. There's no point faffing. Put new euro in, give him some extra keys because I think I supplied it. Send the lot back to the supplier, get a replacement or a refund. There's no point faffing, is there? So anyway, that's going to go do that, and that's probably going to finish me for the day. Time is 4 o'clock, so not too bad. So yeah, I'll head over to that job now. So it's now Wednesday morning, and just to give you a little bit of an idea, I do film my videos in advance. So it's currently the 12th of March. And today I've got a job that was delayed an hour, so I've just been relaxing at home really. Door adjustment, and then another one. I think the cam's gone in a euro and they can't take their key out, so it sounds like we need to put a new cylinder in there. So a bit of a relaxing day, if I'm honest. Can't complain. Obviously the phone's going to ring. It's only just 5 minutes to 10. 5 minutes to 11, sorry. Because that job was booked in for 10, but they've then asked for it to be 11 because they want a phone call. So yeah, not too much booked in, but you know, it has its days. Monday was hectic, yesterday wasn't too bad, and then obviously it comes in waves. Normally Wednesdays are quietest day anyway, but I still need to sort out some information about this smart lock system, so I need to get that arranged really. But yeah, so I'm going to jump in the van, head over to this first job and see what they're saying, because they said it's really tight to use the door, so I might need a good adjustment. Catch you at the job. Also, while I think of it, if you look here, you can see that 79.5% of people that are watching my videos aren't subscribed. So if you're watching now, just give it a quick pause, go down there, subscribe, give the video a like, because it really helps me out. And at the moment of filming, I'm 6 subscribers off 500, which is quite a big milestone, I think, for a locksmithing channel. So I think I set my goal for May to reach 500 subscribers, but I've had a few videos do really well, and a shout out definitely helped too. So yeah, my goal is definitely by the end of the year to reach 1,000 subscribers. So new videos every Wednesday. I say as I'm filming this, it is the 12th, so I've got a video coming out today, which I believe, well, you would have already seen it 2 weeks ago now. That was a scam at Locksmith. I'd put 32mm drill bit through a 5-lever for an estate agent job, so that was interesting. And then I'm 2 weeks ahead of filming, so I think this comes out end of March. But yeah, just some information. Get subscribed, thank you. So this is the door adjustment. It's really stiff, a bit horrible to use. So I'm gonna adjust the door, adjust the keeps. I'm gonna move the door over because it's slightly rubbing on the frame. So adjust those hinges. I think it's only the top one that needs to move over anyway. But they said now the kids are old enough to walk home from school themselves. It's too stiff for them to turn the key. It's a Lockmaster mech, but split spindle. So it's that last key turn that is a bit tight. As well as that, you really have to force that handle up. So if I don't fix it now, it's going to be a new part soon. So yeah, just got my tools out. We'll head over to the door. Back in the van, job's all done. Just did the top bottom key, moved the middle one in a bit, just take the pressure off that keyhole when people turn the key to put the latch back because it was a bit stiff. And then that top of the door was slightly rubbing on the frame, so just move that top hinge in ever so slightly just to stop it from catching, because otherwise over a while it would just start damaging the door. But yeah, that's all sorted. So we're gonna go check out this Euro cylinder where they can take the key out when it's locked, but they can't take the key out when it's unlocked. So I say it's probably the cam that's gone. So yeah, we'll go over, see what he's doing. Might just be new cylinder, but yeah, I'll catch you at the job. Okay, Ultian cam in the wrong position. So what we're gonna do, I think I'm being a hypocrite because I said the other day, oh, I only replace Ultian with Ultian. We're gonna go for a green tech 1-star. Mainly because of the price of them. She's not fussed, she prefers a simple key because of how expensive the other keys are. I also don't have keys, I only have thumb turn, so I might need to just order a couple of them in. Yeah, we'll cut an extra key for this cylinder and then we'll get it fitted in the door for her. So she wants 4 keys in total, but I say getting an extra key from Timpson. Spoke to a guy in our local shop. He charges £32 for a key, so not cheap, and they have to send off for them. So yeah, I'll quickly get one of these cut. Just like that, it's all sorted. So just put a new Euro in, cut 2 extra keys in the end, and yeah, she's fine. So I might have to get some Ultian keys in just in case. Mainly they're all thumb turns these days, but you know, you get that chance of that. So yeah, I think so far that's me done for Wednesday. I made it a bit of a quiet day. I've booked some jobs in for the rest of the week. Friday I got a job in Enfield, which I don't cover, but he's actually found me from one of our videos, and he just had some rip-off merchant come along and do such a poor job fitting the doors. So I've had to get my friend Tony to come help me do the job because I don't think it's going to be very easy. So I've done a price where basically I'm not making any money. It's paying Tony. My customer's waving goodbye with the little girl. So yeah, I've just done it so we can get the job done properly. It pays Tony and it pays for my fuel, really. Not every job's about making money. Although I say that, don't tell my dad. Anyway, so I think I need to go to the shops. I've got a parcel. Someone bought 11 chrome GU handles off me that I put on the Locksmith group, and then randomly last night someone bought 20 50/50 brass 1-star cylinders off me on eBay, so I'm going to go drop them off at the post office and then get some bits for lunch. Still need to organise meeting up with Jonathan Horsley, but just been really busy. Also, I don't know if I filmed it in the vlog, but I got the new Lego F1 Ferrari set, and I did spend a good 3-4 hours last night building that. So part of me's like, oh, I really want to go back and make some more of it up, because I'm about to start on the actual engine, so it'll be quite interesting. And I've got a Jag F type driving past me with one daytime light working, and it's an 18 plate. It's tragic. Anyway, I'll catch you if any more jobs come in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You find me at my first job this morning, which is €3 changes. So we're at the garden's kind of back den, where they've got their games room and bits and bobs here in their lovely house. In Harpendon, of course. Well, it's Harpendon, every house is becoming nice, isn't it, these days? Anyway, so I've got some multi-locks here. Got some multi-lock cylinders, all thumb turns, added to their master suite that I did a couple of years ago. Which means that the gardener can have access to this cupboard for all the gardening gear, but then doesn't have access to any of the other bits and bobs. So we're going to swap these Euros over, take the old ones out and put these new ones in. So these are the MTL 300 cylinders from Multilock, and if you're wondering why we use them for the master suite, it's simply because their locks are Scandinavian. It's a very kind of, I couldn't really tell you what style of house it is, but normally Scandinavian locks mean it's definitely got Scandinavian style to it. Pure glass around the back, very, very beautiful. I'll see if I can put a photo up, not of the house because that would be wrong, but of what the house is, you know, the style of them, so at least you can see what I'm working with here. So just so you get the idea, but absolutely beautiful. So anyway, I'm gonna get these all changed over, so join me for the process. And here they are. Looks massive on here, doesn't it? Lock one is all done. So this door is all done. You may think, oh, that's sticking out 5mm, and it is. I asked for a 50 thumb turn, 35, but they don't do them. They don't do 50-35s. They said, oh, we only do 50-40. So I was like, okay, we'll have to do a 50-40 then, won't we? So we've got a 50-40. But, I mean, it's secure. It's a really high quality lock. It's in their outhouse. It's going to be absolutely fine. But yeah, just a bit odd. Something to remember. But yeah, if you ask for a 50-35 thumb turn, you're going to get a 50-40. So, because I did check my emails, and when they sent me the quote, I was like, it needs to be a 35, not 40. And they went, oh yeah, we don't do it. So, just to make everyone aware, very odd. So I've just taken the faceplate off. What? Has someone recessed the lock in and then filled the wood in front of it? Because... okay. What do I do? So this explains why that bolt always sticks out a little bit. It's because it's been recessed like that, so the cylinder sits perfectly in there. Could have just bought a 3-inch lock, couldn't they? Whoever installed the door. But okay, let's get this one changed then. Okay, so there's another faceplate behind here, and I was just not getting it out. So what I've done is I've drilled a perfect 10mm hole in the exact position to get the screw in and out. And so we'll put all these screws back in, wood on top, the other faceplate on top, screw it back in, and yeah, we'll all be good to go. But this faceplate was not coming out without running any risks. So I don't know how they got it in there, what they've done to do this, but it just seems very odd. Right, this cylinder's all in, all locked up, and that's this job all done. So yeah, job's all done. That cupboard was a bit of a surprise really, wasn't it? But there we go, we got it all done. They're all thumb turns, just so if people get locked in, they can get out. And I said, that's a good thing. They got kids, they might mess around and be like, I'm gonna lock you in, I've got the key. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's a thumb turn, mate. So anyway, that's all done and sorted. Lovely house, like I said. If I haven't already, I'll post a photo or just what the style of the house looks like, just so you know, because it is beautiful. Next job anyway is she's got window handles that keep coming loose, and she's tightening them up, they come loose again. She can't tighten one of the screws up. She said it's quite wobbly, so I said, look, I'll just come have a look, we can see what we need doing. Just put 2 jobs in for next week as well. Monday I've got 2 doors to adjust. It all depends what they are, if I ever film them for jobs. LockLogs do better than other videos, but it's quite nice to just film specific jobs. But again, I feel like I need to be entertaining, you know. It's just like, oh, another lock change, you know. So you've got to be a bit enthusiastic about the job anyway, which is why I pick specific ones. And I've got a recall, funny enough. My dad fitted a rim cylinder on a garage door and they said it's spinning, so maybe tongue was cut too short or it's come loose or something, but it's only been in for 2 weeks. It's definitely the right key, obviously, because it's spinning. So yeah, I'm going to pop over there. Just one of those things, I guess. Dad's getting old. Right, I'll catch you at this job. So as you saw, I finished the window handle job. I basically swapped the window handles upstairs with the ones downstairs, just so they all match neatly and look nicely. So the bedroom's got 2 brand new ones, and I put the ones in the bedroom in the kitchen so they still match. And then after that, I went to that one that I said was a recall. Turns out it wasn't. It had a new cylinder on, but the back of the night latch actually is broken. So I put a new night latch on, and they're all good. They're all happy. So yeah, I thought it'd be one of them moaning at my dad, oh, you did a bad job, but no, it wasn't actually his fault for once. And yeah, that's been it really. So, and as I'm speaking, the phone's ringing. Good afternoon, everyone. Basically, I haven't filmed much today. It's Friday. So this morning I started my first job in Enfield. Met up with Tony to sort out a customer out who actually got us from my YouTube videos, which is pretty cool. So he had a few doors fitted badly. I knew Tony could sort it, and I went over as well because we were talking about lock upgrades, so I'm going to get a price over for those bits and bobs. Lovely guy. So yeah, really nice. Nice to get the job done properly. I say we don't cover the area, but I'm happy to travel because, you know, it's nice to do the right thing and get things sorted when people have been messed about. And after that, I went and fitted a key safe. I just did 2 euro changes. A door company that we're quite friendly with, their customer lost their keys, so I just changed 2 euros. And now I'm at a job where I have time to film. It's been a bit of a hectic day. This piece just fell out the lock. So we have got a night latch era with a broken handle, and a 3K74 that's broken. When you lock it, you can just push the bolt back in. So I believe I have a 3K74E somewhere. He says. Come on. Anyway, you can just work that out. We've got a 3K74. Let me put the camera down quickly. Yeah. There we go. 5 lever, British standard. 3 keys. Let's just double check it works fine. Nice big solid bolt compared to the one that he's got in there. So we'll put that in. Now I just need to do some digging and seeing if we can find one of these. I feel like we have them at home, but home is not good when I'm at a job. So let me do some digging and I'll get back to you. Just like that, the job is all done. So I ended up putting a Yale 89 on the front door instead of that era one, just to make life easier. Left the old keep because they're pretty much identical in colour, so it didn't look too bad actually. And then changed the back door from the 3K74 to the 3K74E, and it was a like-for-like swap. Didn't have to do any cutting at all. So pretty simple job there. Well, skillful. It's always skillful. But I think I'm gonna call it there for this week. I haven't filmed much today. Just been busy trying to catch up on those other bits and bobs of jobs. But hopefully you enjoy coming along for a week in the life of a locksmith. If you want to see more, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Remember to like and share, and I'll see you all next Wednesday for another video. Take it easy.